say, an appetite for duplexes in East Tampa. I mean, her past positions have been that they are breeder for crime. And so I disagree with that. And I think when you look at what is being built in East Tampa now, and with development, is all single family homes. No matter how much people is talking about, we need housing, availability, it's one model, right? And so that's when I say, you know, if the community has the kind of appetite to kind of like push the needle a little bit. When I'm in West Tampa, if I'm in Seminole Heights, or if I'm just at a city council meeting, I'm hearing all kind of presentations, people coming up saying, this my land and that's my son, and that's my land and I want to build that right there for him. And I don't know if people tell the truth or not, but what I do know is that additional square footage is going to create value, and it's going to create wealth. And I don't know how long the son going to live there, but somebody going to live there and pay rent. And so I would just, you know, if zoning would permit these things, if they're permissible, I think we need to pan out one or two models, one from that list, and maybe we can go into one of those communities. Like I was in Highland Pine, and the income average according to one of these sites, saying people in there make less than $20,000. They've never did buy a damn house nowhere. But it's something that this board and this body could do for the community.
So what I would say, since everyone is going to receive this, these are properties that either we own or could use something with. If all of us could maybe take 3 to 4 properties, if you know a developer and say, hey, this is what we have, what can you do on this? And I believe someone said that before. And before the next meeting, that seemed like we could get overview for all 23 or however that looks. And I know all of them do not fit into housing, but something could be done. And those that is the coverage of the project proposal. The project.
I got you.
And now, are you making a trip to our partnership meeting
today at 6?
Now I can. I didn't know about it, but I can.
Okay, because you can go for public speaking. I think that's great information to get out to everybody.
And then one good thing is with this program, most people think you have to be currently like behind on these services that you don't have to currently be behind. Meaning you could be current and you'll still be eligible for this. So make sure you tell literally everyone you know who's a homeowner. But it is first come, first served.
And guys, I just heard about it yesterday, and I received information and did research. And one thing I want people to understand: what is a grant and what is a loan. So please be clear on whatever information you're reading.
And this is a grant.
Especially if it's through the government or whatever, make sure you know the difference. Because you don't want to be applying for something you got to pay back.
This you do not have to pay back, and it goes directly to your service provider. You don't even see the funds; it goes directly to your service provider.
Do y'all help people fill it out and stuff like senior citizens?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So we have an office here locally. I'll issue that address because I don't know about heart, so it's
Okay.
So I'll get it for you.
Okay.
So you say you don't have to be behind on your mortgage or anything?
don't.
You just have to be impacted by the COVID?
Yeah, which we all have. We all have.
Yeah.
You go to the gas station, you know it's crazy. So I would recommend when you're filling it out, make sure you tell, if you're helping someone, make sure they click forward payments. Because if they don't click forward payments, they don't get that up to 18 months. But now what we're doing is, and this is more so internal, if let's say for example they're current and they don't click forward payments, now we'll reach out to them to confirm they don't want forward payments.
Okay.
So definitely make sure you please tell everyone you know about this program, because when the funds are going, they're going.
Okay.
But they are there.
Thank you all for attending this meeting. I will adjourn at 5:19. Opportunity to go to the partnership, I believe, at 6 o'clock. If there's anything that we did not discuss today of any importance, please email me or call me. Be cognizant of the sunshine rules, but again, I don't know everything, and nobody else does as well. If we could share information, that would be great. Again, please.
So we're just leaving the East Tampa Subcommittee for Home Ownership, the Housing Committee. And it's vitally important that the communities stay abreast as to what's happening. As you know, in East Tampa, housing, people are being priced out of housing, and we think this is the only opportunity that's left for homes to be built that will be truly affordable for the working class population here in East Tampa. We have 13 neighborhood associations in East Tampa, from Grant Park, Northview Hills, Jackson Heights, Belma Heights, and most of those families and children receive free and reduced luncheon. So therefore, that tells me the income level of most families here. We want to keep an abundance of those families here in East Tampa. And the only way I feel we could do that is by stabilizing a good quality housing program. So I look forward to working with this committee and ensuring that East Tampa remains for everyone.
Do you think you're able to get some vital information and stuff like that that could be passed on to some of the senior citizens and people that's in the community?
Right. Well, we've worked very hard to put forth a housing rehab program. We have noticed throughout the years that there's a lot of blue tarps indicating that people have structural problems with their homes. So up to $700,000 have been assessed to start that program. We know more is needed. And the more we can get the community to come out to these partnership meetings, letting their voices be heard, then we can ensure that the $8 million that has been given to East Tampa will truly be beneficial for the community.
And so that you are a pillar in the community, where can they reach you at or talk to you to find out more information?
I love communication with the community. I always give out my personal phone number is 813-499-6186. Call me anytime, and if I don't know the answer, I'll find it out for us.
And you're running for office, or you're doing some campaign as well too?
Well, my tenure on this board might be coming to an end if the community don't come out and vote for me. We will be having an active election in September. In order to participate in the election, you would have needed to attend at least 2 meetings, whether it's virtual or in person. So we still have about 2 more months for the community to come out and participate in the meeting so they'll be eligible to vote.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Connie. We appreciate you, and we love you.
Thank you.